Wildfires are top of mind this week as several rage across the state, threatening homes and livelihoods. Several viewers in Roxborough Park reached out to us with concerns over the wildfire dangers in their neighborhood. One person wrote in saying there would be multiple challenges in the event of a wildfire, including, quote, a lack of fire hydrants and dense scrub oak surrounding homes.
And then Catherine emailed us. She said there is growing concern that in the event of a fire, we'll be unable to escape. Now, she's worried about a traffic bottleneck, saying we only have a few routes out of here. And what she's describing is something we have seen before. Denver 7 was there late December of 2022 when smoke and ash filled Louisville and Superior, causing that bottleneck on Highway 36 as people tried to flee the Marshall Fire.
Denver 7's Veronica Acosta is listening to their concerns tonight and joins us on that now. Veronica.
Yeah, you know, Roxborough, Sterling Ranch, these are all really beautiful communities, but as we all know, they are only growing more and more. It's how to get out in the event of a wildfire that some of those community members say they want a more urgent plan on. In a community where growth is inevitable.
You have Roxborough Park right here, you have Chatfield. We're part of nature and we really value our living here.
And happening every single day.
I love living here. This is my favorite place I've ever lived, and I know that the people that live here really agree with that.
There's also worry.
This is too much. Like, our roads cannot handle this.
So what are your concerns?
We are concerned about rapid development outpacing safe infrastructure. The building that is occurring in Sterling Ranch is just so fast, and it doesn't seem that there is consideration for if there was evacuation needs. If we had a fire here, we would be at risk. If we all needed to evacuate at the same time, there's not enough infrastructure to allow us to all leave safely together.
That's what Tiffany Milburn, Fran Santagata, and Bob Byrne all say keeps them up at night.
I do believe this is a valid concern.
Santagata has lived in this community for 2 decades. Like Milburn and Byrne, she worries about what an evacuation process for those living in Roxborough, Sterling Ranch, and the surrounding areas could look like should there ever be a wildfire in the area and an immediate need to leave.
I think what you're hearing from the three of us is we feel an urgency to it at this point, that we really need to have a more immediate plan and more immediate action focused on this moving forward because it is so dangerous.
She also brings expertise as Douglas County's former emergency manager between 2009 and 2012.
I think it would be really helpful if we could get a realistic study done of the evacuation times in our communities.
We live in what's called a wildland urban interface. So we are in the wildland. And living in the wildland, you have to adapt.
And modeling conducted by CSU backs this up. It shows values at risk, the burn probability, and the fire intensity scale for the Roxborough community. We reached out to Douglas County to discuss these concerns. They sent us a statement addressing their commitment to wildfire mitigation and response, saying in part, quote, in Roxborough specifically, the county has implemented several dedicated evacuation routes called emergency egress easements for use only during a wildfire evacuation. In addition, the county opened a Waterton Road extension, a 2.8-mile, 2-lane roadway from Airport Road to Moore Road in 2020, a $13 million investment by the county. But still, those who live here maintain more needs to be done to give them peace of mind.
We really want to make sure that we are creating safety in our community and taking care of the place that we love.
And because these community members feel so strongly about this, they started a change.org petition. They have nearly 500 signatures there. They hope that brings more awareness and urgency to how an evacuation process would work should there ever be a major wildfire in that area, in that neighborhood, you guys.
I think we all have those concerns after we saw what happened in the Marshall Fire.
Absolutely. Good for them for thinking ahead.
Yeah, and it's something we all keep in mind. Of course, these are really important issues. I found this story after some viewers actually emailed us about some of their concerns. They reached out looking for answers. I'm committed to getting those answers. And of course, covering issues and solutions related to wildfires right here in Colorado. If you have a story idea for me, please reach out. You can do that by scanning the QR code. That's going to be right on your screen. You can also send an email. It's at veronica.acosta@denver7.com. In studio tonight, I'm Veronica Acosta, Denver 7.